Today, I put Real Madrid and Barcelona into the Premier League just to see what would happen. I'm going to be managing Chelsea to try and compete with them. I'm going to try and keep them off the top spot of the Premier League, but I don't know how well that's going to work because this is the Barcelona team and it's really, really strong. Obviously, they have Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Lewandowski, Dani Olmo, and Pedri de Jong, and then their bench is super strong as well. They obviously have that really OP youth academy, so they're going to be getting all these great players and way more as well. And this is the Real Madrid team, and it's even better maybe. Especially like with this front three, Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo, and then Valverde, Tchouaméni, Bellingham. Like it's just so strong. We're going to see how they're doing in the Premier League and we are going to try and stop them. So we know their teams. I'm back with Chelsea now. I'm going to simulate the first year with no rebuilding just to see how good Barcelona and Real Madrid really do with no changes. And then I'm going to try and help Chelsea to dominate Barcelona and Real Madrid in the Premier League. So let's go to the end of season 1 and see how they do. Back on the final day of the season, Chelsea have had a stinker. They're down in 9th place, but top of the league is Real Madrid. Wow. And then Barcelona in 3rd place. Okay, so Real Madrid, Barcelona definitely dominating. Liverpool right up there as well, which is not a surprise. I did expect at least one of the Premier League teams to do super well, but you know, I don't really know what I expected. It's a 2-1 win. Okay, so Chelsea are going to be in Europe next season, but that's okay because, you know, we're going to come through and rebuild the team. Yeah, I expected one Premier League team to at least contend with Real Madrid and Barcelona, but like, I don't know. I also kind of expected Barcelona and Real Madrid to run away with it, so yeah, but, it's going to be variable, especially with years to come when Real Madrid and Barcelona start getting their transfer budgets. They're going to start buying, improving their team. We're going to need to be able to keep pace with them. Barnsley won the FA Cup despite Real Madrid and Barcelona being in it this year. They beat Barca in the semis and they beat Real Madrid in the quarters. Oh my god, that Barnsley dream team. What the hell? Barnsley popped off. Oh my god, they beat Real Madrid, they beat Barcelona, and then they beat Plymouth. And Arsenal won the Carabao Cup against us on penalties, where Real Madrid got knocked out by Arsenal in round 4 and Barcelona are there. They got knocked out by Wolves in round 2. Yikes. And the Champions League final is Dortmund and Inter Milan. Of course, there's going to be less English teams in the Champions League now because Real Madrid and Barcelona are going to take up some of the slots. Obviously, Real Madrid and Barcelona aren't going to be in the Champions League last season because they took the spots of Brentford and Southampton, which means they also take whatever they qualified for in terms of tournaments as well. That obviously wasn't the Champions League, although that does mean Brentford and Southampton were in the Champions League, I think, anyway. Oh no, they weren't. Okay, I don't really know what happened. Anyway, I don't care. It's time to rebuild this team to try and take on Real Madrid and Barcelona, but in the league and the Champions League and everything, basically. We're going to do our best. Some players I like, some players I don't like. Let's go to next season and make some changes. Okay, so with this team, we absolutely need centre-backs. We have Fofana and Colwill, and it's just not enough. We also need a goalkeeper. We have Petrovic, but it's also not enough. So really, what I could do is just buy 2 centre-backs and a goalkeeper. Just that diamond there, or that a triangle, I suppose, of those 2 centre-backs and a goalkeeper are just so vital to simulation. I don't love the formation either, to be honest, so I might change that. Let's try this. Watch. What about a 4-3-3 attack? Caicedo needs to play CDM. Okay, we can do that, though. With a 4-2-1-3, then Fernandes can't play CDM. I don't care. It's -2 instead of -4. We could also just play Lavia instead if it comes to it. Realistically, I'll be looking to buy CDM, but not yet. Fernandes is fine for the time being. On the wings, it's going to be Neto and Madueke. Don't love that, but it's okay. Tariq George, aka Evil Saka, which is just funny. I don't know why that's funny. Reece James can play. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. Fingers crossed. And we have so many players, bro. Look at the reserves. I'm just going to like get rid of them all. I actually don't care. We have all these contracts expiring as well. I don't really care. Oh, so many of these 4 guys. Okay, I don't really care about them. I'm going to let loads of people walk on this team because I just don't care. But I actually don't know how much money do we have. How much money do we have? Okay, we have 274 million. So we've loads of money. I'm going to buy 2 centre-backs. I'm going to buy a goalkeeper to try and compete with Real Madrid. Let's go. Okay, I found the players I want. If we're going to compete with Real Madrid and Barcelona, we may as well try and buy their players. So Pau Cubarsí and Eder Militao for the back. A bit more experience with Militao. A bit more youthful exuberance with Pau Cubarsí. And then in nets, Lucas Chevalier, one of the best young goalkeepers in the world. I want to try and keep my signings like around Barcelona and Real Madrid, at least related to their clubs. So maybe like players that have played for them in the past, for example, or something like that. Just because I know it's just a bit more fun, really. Chevalier is not that at all, but I don't really know what else I could really do for goalkeeper because I'm not signing Szczesny or Ter Stegen, God knows. And for Real Madrid, I guess they could sign Lunin, but it doesn't really do it. Let's sign these guys and put them in the team because we can definitely afford them all. 53 million, 80 million, and 48 million. Yeah, we've loads of money, so let's bring them in. All right, signings made. Militao in, Cubarsí in, Chevalier in. Okay, I like this a lot. Improvements I can make next, the wings. Neto and Madueke, like, they're good and all, but they're, you know, not good enough. Madueke's also gone to Arsenal, so I'd kind of like to replace him just for a bit of realism. You know, it's not much, but, you know, it's honest work. We could also get a striker to replace Nicholas Jackson as well. For the time being, I like this, though. Yeah, a lot of work to be done, but actually, I still have 73 million. I could probably get one more player. Should we get a left winger? Should we get a left winger to replace Neto? I think that makes sense. Let me have a look around. I could get someone for around 50 million, someone low-ish rated, but with good potential. Actually, Take Kubo could be perfect perfect. He is Real Sociedad, but he did used to play for Real Madrid. Oh, I think he did. I'm going to look that up just to be sure. Ah, he did. He played for Barcelona and Real Madrid. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know he played for Barcelona as well. So he played with their youth team. Ah, but then they violated FIFA's international transfer policies that made him go back to Tokyo, and then Real Madrid scouted him. Right, okay, perfect. He's played for both teams. I didn't know he'd done that. That's really interesting. Okay, let's pick up Take Kubo. Okay, and I picked up Kubo. I managed to get him on a swap deal. We got rid of João Felix. Apparently everyone wants João Felix. The amount of transfer bills he's racked up in the course of his professional career, it's like hundreds of millions. Anyway, we can put Kubo on the left wing here. He is left-footed. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I know he's a right midfielder, right winger, but I'll just put him on the left. It's not the end of the world. Just swap his position around. It'll only take 2 weeks anyway. Okay, so that's a great signing. We're still got 50 million, but I'm not going to spend it. We'll hold on to that. I like this. I like this an awful lot. Is it enough to compete with Barcelona and Real Madrid this season? No. Quite frankly, no. It's not even close. We're still like 3 signings away. We probably need to get a new CDM, a new striker, and a new right winger. But other than that, we're looking pretty good. Reece James and Cucurella will naturally develop, as will the rest of the team, obviously. I'm going to buy some coaches with the remainder of our money, and then I'm going to simulate the season out with Chelsea. Let's see if we can beat Real Madrid and Barcelona in our fixtures against them this year, maybe. I don't know. We'll try that at least. Okay, back at the end of the season, we actually have Real Madrid on the final day away in the Bernabeu. It is in the Bernabeu, right? Okay, yeah. I was going to say, because obviously it's the English Premier League. They do make you, you know, fly to Madrid or whatever. We lost to Barcelona 3-2 as well, which kind of sucks. We did beat Real Madrid in the Cup, though, and we're 5th. Oh, that's not that good. And who's top 2 in the Premier League? It's Real Madrid and Barcelona. Of course it is. Okay, right. Here comes the chokehold. This is not good for the rest of English football. This is what our team looks like. Chevalier wasn't playing, which sucks. Kubarsi wasn't playing. Who's playing a centre-back? Fofana? Gusto playing at right-back. Honestly, that's fine. We lost Palmer. Oh my god, Palmer's release clause got met. We have 253 million. What the hell happened to Palmer? Where did Palmer go? Oh my god, are you serious? Cole Palmer is gone to Brighton. That actually doesn't even make sense. They would never buy a player like Cole Palmer. Okay, well, we've lost Cole Palmer. Okay, that was not the plan, obviously, but oh god. Okay, so now we got to buy Cam. I mean, I have 250 million, so, you know, I shouldn't be complaining. Look at Kubo, 87 overall. What a beast. Okay, yeah, let me make sure Kubarsi and Chevalier, oh god, say his name right, please. Chevalier start playing, and then we'll look into buying Cams with this money before it disappears next season. All right, so the first name that comes to mind when it comes to Cams is Jude Bellingham. I know that's a bit of a long shot, but we do have 253 million, and I probably could afford him. He would be good as well because he can play centre mid, so that versatility is huge. Sell Palmer, buy Bellingham. Yeah, that could work. What other Cams are there? Well, there's obviously the German guys, Florian Wirtz and Jamal Musiala, and we could afford Florian Wirtz, and we could definitely afford Musiala as well. I just want to shortlist them just to be sure. So I have them all in one place kind of thing, so I'm not like fumbling around the transfer market trying to find their overalls. Other Cams, I mean, there's young guys like Rodrigo Mora, but he's going to be too young, I think. Yeah, he's 76 rated. It's way too early for him. Okay, then it's a 3-horse race. It's between Bellingham, Wirtz, and Musiala. Bellingham's the youngest. He's the highest rated, and he's also playing for Real Madrid. We could probably afford him, and it would be great to take Bellingham off Real Madrid's hands, although I am giving them like so much money for it. So we're going to sign Bellingham the same day that we're playing against Real Madrid, but I don't really care. 210 million. They want 260. That's insane money, right? Give me 213 and I can still afford his contract. 252, brother. Okay, 213 again. 213.6. Come on. 233. 223. Yes. Okay, good. Got it done. You could damn near play Jude Bellingham CDM as well. That's how versatile he is. He can literally play anywhere. He'd probably do a job at centre back. He'd probably do a job at striker. Okay, let's go. Oh, I can only afford 400k. Oh, they're gonna say yes to 400k. Okay, good. I'm literally broke. I have no money left, but I don't care. Jude Bellingham, lovely stuff. Obviously, we're not gonna get him in until the transfer window opens, and the transfer window opens on July the 1st, so that won't be until next year. But until then, we're gonna have Real Madrid to play. Final game of the season. I don't think we're gonna qualify for Europe, and Real Madrid do beat us. Goals from Mbappe, and Mbappe again. No surprises there. But as time goes on, Barcelona and Real Madrid are gonna get stronger. Mbappe and Vinicius and Rodrigo are all gonna get better. And then with Barcelona, obviously, Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Gavi, they're all gonna get better. Although I think we won Player of the Season. Oh, Kubo! Let's go! Kubo won Player of the Season in his first year. We didn't even win the league. How did he win Player of the Season? We finished 5th. How many goals did Kubo score? Oh my god. Oh, what a go! 35 and 13. 48 goal comps in 48 games. What a demon, bro. Why is he number 46? I'm just gonna make him number 7. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, there we go. Now he's number 7. Let's go. That's huge, bro. What? 25 goals in the Prem. He could have been the league's top scorer. Tell me he's the league's top scorer. Ah, Lewandowski, man. But Kubo's second and with loads of assists. Bro, what an animal. And with Bellingham coming into this team, this is going to be really nice. I know it's not realistic for Chelsea to buy Bellingham, but you know what I mean. I can do what I want. Well, it kind of is actually, because Todd Bowley's like a gazillionaire, which is the technical term for that phrase. is. Yeah, 100%. Fernandez, by the way, he's just 85 rated. He's minus nothing for playing at CDM. So maybe we can make him a CDM. Let me try that. Because I wouldn't mind keeping Enzo Fernandez, to be honest. Let's see. He would take 50 weeks. That's a year. That's not that bad. That could certainly be worse. I'm just going to do that. Screw it. Beyond that, I'm very, very happy. Let's go to next season. Let's get Bellingham in the door. Let's see what our transfer budget's like. And let's see if we can keep working on this team to make it better and contend with Real Madrid and Barcelona at the top. We're going to be in the Europa League next season, or maybe the Champions League. I'm not sure. Either way, Real Madrid and Barcelona absolutely dominated. And they're probably going to dominate again and again and again. This is going to be tough, but we can do this. Let's keep going. Okay, into the new season. I don't have loads of money. I mean, I still have a lot, but it's not like infinite. Where's Bellingham? He's the whole way down here. We have so many reserves, bro. Okay, Bellingham getting the team. Good. I have 181 million. It's not as much as last year, but it is still good. I could definitely get some quality with that. Let's replace Madueke first of all. We replace Madueke, and then we could actually replace Madueke and Jackson both in this season. Okay, let's do that. So they'd be about 80 million each, plus about, about 10 million for their contracts. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna get a right winger. I'm gonna get a striker. Let's replace Jackson, and let's replace Madueke. Okay, I haven't quite found any strikers that I'd like to sign yet, but look at these two guys. One for Barcelona and one for Real Madrid. Adriano de Oliveira and Andrzej Krupa. I think that's Lewandowski's regen, and I don't know whose regen that is. He's just insane. Bro looks absolutely busted. Both of these guys are potential to be special, by the way, which means their potential is like 90 overall or higher. Like, it's insane. Both these guys are going to be ridiculously good. Like, we still have how many years of simulating left? These guys are going to absolutely cook. By the end of the simulation, they're going to be like 26 and 24, basically peaking. And maybe I'll try and buy them in a couple of seasons. Maybe yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so here's what we'll do then. Instead of buying a striker and a right winger, let's just buy a right winger this transfer window, and let's buy a striker in the next transfer window or the transfer window after that, because Jackson's fine up front for the moment. Like, he's still one rating higher than Gusto, one lower than Cucurella. Like, he's just around the team average. Plus, he's got a bit of potential himself. So we can leave him for a season or two, wait for one of these guys to develop, and whoever develops quicker, we'll just buy them. So let's buy right winger. And well, for right wingers, we kind of have two options. Obviously, there's Lamine Yamal over here, but he's going to be unaffordable, I'd imagine. Oh, hold on, he's not. He's potential to be special, but he's 151 million and I have 181 million. That is so unrealistic, but I mean, we could do that. Or we could do what's probably a more realistic signing and sign Rodrigo, who is higher rated by 1 overall, 143 million, so actually a little bit cheaper as well, but obviously Lamine is Lamine. So we have a decision to make here between Lamine Yamal and Rodrigo. Obviously, I think in real life, to be honest, Lamine Yamal is, I don't know. I kind of feel bad buying Lamine Yamal because it's a bit cheap, you know what I mean? It's a bit like, oh, just buy Lamine and win everything. And I feel like I always buy Lamine Yamal. And you know what? Barcelona need the help, because we're going to absolutely destroy Barcelona and Real Madrid in this video. So I'm going to leave them with Lamine Yamal. I'm going to sign Rodrigo, if for nothing else but to just mix it up, because I feel like I always buy Lamine Yamal and he is way cheap. Like, he should not be 143 million. He should be like at least 300 mil. Rodrigo, we're going to try buy for 147.2. They want 171. Are you insane? 148 million. You'll say yes to that. Oh my, you're going to think about it, brother. Okay, new offer, 165. Let's negotiate that. Feels we can get it for a bit cheaper than that. Let's go 145.7. They might just say yes to that. 153. Yep, I'll bite your hand off for that. No problem. I just want to take the price low enough to the point where I can actually afford his wages. Rodrigo going for this much money. Honestly, he'd probably go for less than 150 million in real life. You know, FIFA works in funny ways. But Lamine Yamal and Rodrigo being the same valuation is just disgraceful. Rodrigo probably be somewhere around 100 million, I would imagine. Maybe a bit more. Maybe like 120, something like that. Lamine Yamal's like 300 million in real life. Not even kidding. Not even exaggeration. Probably about 300 million, maybe more. One man, Lamine Yamal, could fix all of Barcelona's financial issues if he wanted to, but you know, it's still kind of messed up. I mean, he could sell and then play for a team for 5 years, let his contract expire, and then come back to Barcelona. He could just save them. I don't know. Anyway, Rodrigo comes in. Get out of here, Madueke. We have Rodrigo now, and we have Bellingham. So, you know, the two Real Madrid boys working together again. Let's get a few more Barcelona players in here, though. Obviously, we have Kubo, who played for the youth academy and stuff. Obviously, Cabarsi. But other than that, we have Militao, Bellingham, Rodrigo. And I mean, Kubo was technically a senior player for Real Madrid. So he didn't make an appearance, but he was there. So maybe for striker, we buy Krupa, the Barcelona striker, instead of the Real Madrid one. I don't know. Either way, let's keep trying to beat these guys, because this is kind of annoying me now. They finished 1-2 last season in La Liga. Or not in La Liga, in the Premier League, of course. That's the whole point of the video. I'm just too used to Barcelona and Real Madrid being in La Liga. So let's see what we can do this season. Our team is better, 100%. Let's give it a run. Let's go. Back at the end of the year, we lost the Europa League final against Aston Villa. Oh no, the semi-final it was against Aston Villa. We drew against Barcelona in the league. Where else? Oh, we beat Real Madrid in the league, and we're 7th. Oh my god. We cannot put it together for some reason. Real Madrid are 6th. Barcelona are 3rd. Oh, the fall off. What? Oh, this is insane. This is a crazy end to the season as well. 3 teams on 70 points and Barcelona on 71. This is wild. Okay, so this is the team. Lavia is playing CDM instead of Fernandez. Okay, that's interesting for one. What else? Nothing really. Jackson 87, by the way. way. I might just leave Nicholas Jackson up front. I've already looked at contracts. All of these guys I don't care about. Gonna let them go, including Evil Saka. Goodbye, Tyree George. Also, next year, okay, so I do care about Cucurella, and I care about Reece James, and he wants to move away. Okay, because that's because Malo Gusto's starting, and that's fine. We can worry about that next season. Okay, cool. Weird season. Really weird season. Man City won the FA Cup, Liverpool won the Carabao Cup, Real Madrid won the Super Cup, which meant they won the Champions League last year, and they're in the Champions League final again this year, which makes a lot of sense because they're Real Madrid, and this is just kind of what they do. Barcelona got bounced by Lens in the playoffs. That sucks. Real Madrid got into the playoffs as well. They are in the final from that situation. Manchester United to play on the final day, and it's 4-1 win. James, Rodrigo, and Takefusa Kubo. Reece James with a brace, which is weird, but okay, fair enough. Cool. What do I do to improve this team to try and combat the guys up top? Let's get a CDM, I guess. Lavia's good and all, good potential and stuff, but I can't deal with potential. I just need quality, to be honest. I don't need guys that are going to be good in 4 years. I need guys that are good now that will be good for the next 4, 5, 6 years. Anyone here on this bench? Oh, there's so many reserves. Oh my god. Like, Andre Santos is good. Chalaba is good, but like, come on. I don't really care about anything other than that starting 11. Front 3 I'm happy with. Bellingham and Caicedo I'm happy with. Back 5 I'm happy with. Let's get a CDM next season. That's my big goal. And better yet, we could get Pedri. I have 154 million. He's worth 136. So I could get him and quite simply change the formation because we have Bellingham, who's currently playing Cam, but he can play CDM, and we can play my favorite formation, the 4-3-3 holding. We just have Caicedo holding with Bellingham at centre mid, and then Pedri here. I mean, Fernandez for the time being, but Pedri's a bit better, I think. And, you know, he's a current Barcelona player. I want to take players away from them. Oh yeah, Adriano de Oliveira's up to an 82. Krupa's up to an 80. So Oliveira's getting better a little bit quicker, but that's just for the time being. That doesn't mean he'll be better forever. Let's go and sign Pedri, man. And then comes Pedri for 138.9 million. Obviously, massive signings, but they're absolutely going to be worth it. Let's get not Bruno Fernandez, Enzo Fernandez out of the team. And then we just have Bellingham in midfield with Caicedo and Pedri. Nice. And from here, we just simulate, man. Next season, I could look at improving fullbacks, Gusto and Cucurella, but honestly, I'm really happy with this team. A bunch of ex-Real Madrid and Barcelona players, and Chevalier. I just signed him just because. Caicedo captain, I like that. Jackson still up front. Honestly, I kind of like that. He's flying, man. Kubo's still cooking. Let's go. Let's go to the end of the season again. Let's see if we can break the Real Madrid and Barcelona spell of dominance here. Another season wrapped up. I think we won the FA Cup there against Everton, just below my face cam there. Yeah, I think so. We drew with Barcelona in the league. Okay. And we fit. Oh my god, what is going on? How can we not crack in that top like 4? How good are these teams, bro? Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, what is actually going on? Because our team is absolutely insane. This team is so good. How are we getting smoked? Is it our fullbacks? It could be our fullbacks. Like, our front 6 is great, like world class, 100%. I guess our defense isn't that good. Yeah, I should probably get some fullbacks. We also just have so many players. I didn't actually check contracts. Who's expiring this year? Do I care about anyone here? Nah, that's all right. Our top scorer, Rodrigo from the right, then Jackson, Kubo, Bellingham. Yeah, cool. Obviously, because there's more world-class players, they're probably gonna have to share the goals around. We can't just pass the Kubo every time, as much as I would like that. Yeah, team's great. It's obviously not performing that well in the league, but we will get there. It's like Premier League, but more difficult. I'm basically playing this game on like extremely hard mode now, but I'm still pretty sure I can crack in there. Real Madrid win the league. Barcelona 6th. They had a bit of an off season, but Real Madrid had an off season last year, and then they won the league. So, you know, you can't really call these things. Newcastle to play on the final day. I expect to win, and we're gonna get a 2-0 win. Pedri and Caicedo with the goals, all from midfield. We had a really good final month, and we won the FA Cup, man, so we're gonna be in the Europa League at least. That's a great win against Everton. I like that a lot. Carabao Cup. Oh, Real Madrid and Barcelona made it to both semi-finals, and then they both lost. That would have been cool. A Real Madrid-Barcelona final. Champions League is between City and Leipzig. Where Real Madrid? The Champions League club. Barcelona got knocked out by Villarreal, a Spanish club getting knocked out by what is now, or actually no, a Spanish club knocking out what is now an English club. Where the hell are Real Madrid? They got knocked out in the playoff round? I can't even find them anyway. They didn't qualify for the Champions League, did they? Okay, well then maybe actually the Europa League goes to Brentford. Yes, because they're now in the Spanish league, and Real Madrid are in the Conference League final. Okay, of course they made a European final. Cool. Okay, weird season. Very weird. This is just all weird, but obviously it's going to be like that. I really want to win the league title at some point. Obviously, you know, that's kind of the point. I want to dominate, but we need some fullbacks. Let's get some good ones next year. Okay, I've found the players that I want. Oh, okay, so we have Peter Anderson. He's going to be our right back. Does he have any relevance to Barcelona and Real Madrid? No, I don't think so. Maybe like he's like a Trent regen, and Trent is now a Real Madrid player. Yeah, I'm kind of reaching with that one. But the other guy I want is just a straight up Barcelona player in real life. In this simulation, though, he's gone to Fulham. It's Alejandro Balde. Contract expiring as well. Oh, lovely. That means I can get him on the cheap, probably for like 80, 90 million, probably 80 million to be fair. This is De Oliveira and Krupa now as well. We're just leaving them to keep on developing. I'm going to sign up these two guys. I have like 263 million, so I should definitely be able to afford them. Peter Anderson is basically just a random guy, but look, we signed Chevalier EA as well. I'm trying to get guys that are relevant, you know, but it's hard. Anyway, let's sign Anderson. Let's sign Balde. Let's get them in the team. Let's keep going. Okay, Cucurella comes out. We got players in the international jersey. Hold on. Got to scroll to the bottom of reserves. Balde comes in, and then we're going to take Gusto out, and we're going to put Anderson in. So this back line is a lot better. Everyone's on international duty, so we can't quite see it, but it is way better. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. Actually, I haven't checked coaches in a while. Just want to see how they've changed as people have left the club. No, basically, I can't buy any other coaches right now. No, I can't. So I'm literally stuck like this. Okay, cool. I'm going to simulate again. I'm happy. I'll check contracts as well, just to be sure, but I don't think we have any interesting ones. Let's go to the end of the season, and let's see if we can at least finish in the top 4 this time. Surely we do. Okay, another season is done. We won the Europa League, by the way, against Lille, so we're going to be in the Champions League next season, and we won the Premier League. Oh, let's go. Oh, okay, so the problem was our fullbacks. It was Cucurella and Malo Gusto. Now we've amended that issue. Now we win the Premier League. Real Madrid in 5th, Barcelona in. We got 93 points. Damn, we cooked, man. This team cooked. Let's go, bro. Man, this team is real nice. That front 6, like, look at Jackson. What the hell happened to Nicholas Jackson? I did not expect that at all. Okay, lovely. This back line is way stronger as well. Like, Anderson's our best defender, 91 rated. He's a great signing. Like, it's been lovely. It's been lovely working with this defense so far. We're gonna keep going, obviously. We got 10 years in total to complete here. Some players I want to keep, some players I want to get rid of. I don't care about benches. Come on, grow up. We only care about starting 11s. Top goal scorer, 55 and 14 for Rodrigo, and 40 and 16 for Kubo. Oh my god, that is insane. How'd you get 55? You got 17 in the Champions League. So he got 69 goal contributions, nice, and Kubo got 56. So 69 plus 56 is 125. That's insane. 125 goal contributions between the pair of them. That's insane. Oh my god. And then Jackson got 20 and 16, or 20 and 6, I should say. Bellingham got 16 and 18. He got the most assists of anyone from midfield. That's amazing. Oh my god. What the hell actually happened here? That 1-2 punch is unlike anything I've ever seen. I haven't seen Kubo and Rodrigo. I haven't seen that kind of goal scoring output from 2 different wingers before. From one of them, yeah, cool, but not from 2. That's insane. Okay, Bournemouth on the final day. It's away, so I don't know. We'll just play it, I guess. 2-1 win. Lovely stuff. 96 points in the Premier League. Atake Kubo brace. Now we got to look at goal contributions again, because it was 125, but it's more now because Kubo got 2 goals. The first time in a long time Chelsea won the Premier League. 96 points is dominance, and in a way tougher Premier League as well. We've got to re-add up these now. Rodrigo stays on 69, and Take Kubo is going to add 2 on, so 127 goal contributions between the 2 wingers. Wild. 96 points. We did it. We won the Premier League, and we won the Europa League as well, but we didn't win the Champions League. We're not there yet. Real Madrid are in the final, so that's the kind of quality we're dealing with here. There is, like, at this point in the Premier League, including Barcelona and Real Madrid, that entire top 5 could all win the Champions League. 100%. They're all Champions League quality clubs. Real Madrid, who are 5th, are in the final, so that should tell you all you need to know. We can all compete, and that includes us. Let's go to next season. We did it. We won the Premier League. That's good. We've only simulated for 5 years. We have 5 more to go. I'm not going to make any signings next season because I don't need to. Let's go to next season, and let's see if we can win the Champions League, maybe. We're not in the Champions League. Damn it. We got knocked out in the quarters against Roma. Right, okay. So what then? What happened? Well, we were in the Premier League, so that is good. That's our bread and butter. We should be dominating the Premier League now. Barcelona 8th, Real Madrid 5th. Champions League final, it's going to be one of Barcelona, Dortmund, Juve, and Roma, or 2 of them, I suppose, in the final, but one of them's going to win it. You know what I mean? Barcelona are there anyway. I think they've given up on the Premier League a bit to focus on the Champions League, which is not a good thing because they're 1-0 down in their tie against Dortmund. Real Madrid were in the Europa League, weren't they? And they're in the semi-final against Galatasaray. Okay, Trabzonspor against Frankfurt as well. Trabzonspor actually very related to the town that I'm from a place called Drogheda. Maybe I'll give a history lesson on that one day. Anyway, for the time being, we'll keep on going. Team is super good. Super good. Everyone's like 28, 27, 2 23-year-olds in defense. Militao's the only one that's getting on a little bit. Don't even need to replace him for a little while. We are good to go. I have plenty of contracts expiring this year as well, which is great news because there's so much fodder in this team. All these guys can just walk, including Romeo Lavia, including Andre Santos. Next year, though, we got some big contracts. I do have a bit of spare money, so I may as well do some of them right now. Bellingham I should probably do as well. There's so many expensive contracts, but that's okay because we're not going to go and buy anyone, you know what I mean? We're good with the team that we have for the rest of the simulation. Yeah, everyone else here is fine. We can do Militao as well. No extension. Okay, fine. If we look at our most valuable players, yeah, Jude Bellingham because he's a centre midfielder and they're the most valuable players in the entire game. Nicholas Jackson, we should give him a new contract. He doesn't want an extension, but he wants a raise by like 660k a week. That's like 25, 30 million a year. It's probably 30 million a year. That is so much money, bro. Okay, cool. Let's go with what we have. I stopped it early in May just in case we were in a Champions League final or semi-final. We're not, but we still have 5 league games to go. We can still lose this league title. Real Madrid and Barcelona still have time to come back into it. Maybe not for the league title, but certainly into the top 4. And we have time to fall. So we'll see. It's a 1-1 draw against Aston Villa. Kubo on the match though, but we should be winning these games. It's another draw. That's not good enough, man. We've dropped 4 points already. We're still going to be top of the league, but it's not going to be by much. We're going to draw again. What the hell? What's with all these draws? What's going on? Oh, okay. Win sees dominant Chelsea, now Premier League title. Okay, we won the title. Good. Chelsea versus Brighton on the final day. We've won the title. Brilliant stuff. 6 points clear. Arsenal bottled it. Great. Real Madrid versus Barcelona, by the way, on the final day. Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was. Never mind. Did they just play last week then? No, they didn't. Okay, I don't know what that was. It was like a little graphic that came up. Anyway, Barcelona have 10 losses all season, which is quite a loss. We win the Premier League title, though. Real Madrid could still qualify for the Champions League. They have great goal difference, but they just didn't win games when they needed to. Good goal difference is a sign that a team's doing well. And for example, like, you can really see here, like Real Madrid have 31 goal difference. The teams around them have like 12, 20, 21. Like, their goal difference suggests that they should be way higher than they actually are. It's a decent metric for that. But of course, we are absolutely dominating. Let's bring it into next season. Let's keep it going. Let's try and win that Champions League title, man. Once again, no contracts to do next season. None of that business. We just keep going. Can we beat Brighton? Is it going to be a draw? No, it's a win. Good. Anderson, our right back, and Rodrigo, our right winger, with goals. Oh, let's check our top scorer, actually. We won player of the season. I'm going to skip it because we should be able to tell who won player of the season based on who scored the most goals. And it's going to be Rodrigo. 41 goals and 12 assists. Yeah, definitely player of the season. 100%. Kubo 21 and 7 is good, but yeah, Rodrigo is just a bloody animal, man. What an animal. Bellingham 18 and 5. Pedri 4 and 13. Cool. Another great season. 4 more years of simulating to go. Let's keep the tempo up. We're still trying to win a Champions League. Oh, but one thing I do want to check. Let's check these guys. Oh, okay. Adriano de Oliveira's gone to PSG. Let's see, that's interesting. And Krupa is obviously still at Barcelona. 86 overall. He's only 20 now. We're probably not going to end up signing either of them just because Nicholas Jackson's such a beast, apparently. But I don't really care. Let's keep on going. Let's go next year. Let's go. We're in the Champions League final. Oh my God. Okay, that's good. We beat Barcelona 3-1 in the league. We have Real Madrid on the final day and we're top again. 4 points clear with a game to go. Almost a title deciding game, but not quite. Yeah, we get that. We get that for sure. Let's go. 2 losses all season, by the way. 12 draws is a lot, but 41 goal difference shows that we are definitely the better team. Lovely. This is the team. Look at Kubo, bro. What the hell? I did not expect him to come to 96 overall. Excuse me. Militao is 89 rated. It might be time to replace him, but he's going to be the only player that we need to replace for the remainder of this simulation. His contract also expiring, which is intentional. I don't want to renew him if I don't have to. Oh yeah, we'll do a year. Why not? But we could probably replace him next season because we're going to be rich and stuff. Okay, cool. I should probably do other guys as well now that I can just use up this year's budget. Let's get Pedri a new contract, 480 grand a week. You'll be all right with that. But I can only do 1 year renewals, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. Just renew the guys that I actually care about. Okay, cool. Let's sim out both these games. First of all, Real Madrid. Let's get a win here in the Bernabeu in Madrid. It's a 3-2 win. Brilliant stuff. Pedri with a goal and Rodrigo with a brace against his old club. Lovely stuff. Job Bellingham, by the way, now plays for Real Madrid. I just saw that. He scored for them. What is that all about? Job. What the hell? He's 85 overall. Yeah, playing for Real Madrid. 87 shooting. Goddamn. Yeah, she looks all right. Okay, cool. That's all well and good, but I don't care. Let's go here. Let's play against PSG. Let's go. And this would technically be a treble. Before this game, I just want to check other tournaments just to see what else we won. Galatasaray won the Super Cup. We won the Carabao Cup against Barcelona. Nice. Okay, so we beat Barcelona in Wembley and we won the Community Shield and obviously we won the Premier League. So, you know, this could actually be a treble if you get the Carabao Cup, which I do. Can we make it a treble? Here we go. In 2031, it's a 3-0 win. Brilliant. Nicholas Jackson, Rodrigo, and Take Kubo. Let's go. Absolutely cooking. We destroy PSG. We win the Champions League. We win a treble, basically. But we want to keep this dominance up. I don't want to give up any more league titles to Real Madrid, Barcelona, or anyone else. And in order to do that, I'm going to buy a new centre-back. And then beyond that, we're just going to simulate because we just don't need to get anyone else for the rest of the video. So let's do that. Let's get a new centre-back next season. Let's go. Okay, I found the centre-back I want. Giorgio Scalvini, current Barcelona centre-back. I can buy him up. I have loads of money, so I'm just going to pick him up. Krupa's 88 and Adriano de Oliveira is 90 overall. But now he's playing with PSG. We don't really care. To be honest, I don't really care about Krupa either. We smoked them both. They're below us at this point because we have Nicholas Jackson Sr. I don't know if he's a senior. I don't know what his child's called. If he even has a child. I'm sure he's an excellent father if he's a father. I don't know. I'm clutching at straws. I'm digging my own grave, actually. That's what I'm really doing. But anyway, I'm going to pick up Scalvini here. I'm not sure he'll start over Militao this season, but as time goes on and Militao declines, then we can get Scalvini in the door and he'll absolutely fly. Okay, so let's go to the end of the season again. Let's try and win the Champions League again, and let's not give anything up to Real Madrid or Barcelona. We missed the Champions League final. Okay, we got knocked out by PSG. Okay, that's that guy. It's Oliveira from the Real Madrid Academy, who's now a PSG superstar striker. We won the Premier League again, though. 93 points. Jesus. Aston Villa and West Ham and Brighton are now up here. Real Madrid and Barcelona fall to 7th and 8th. Wow. They've completely fallen off. What is it? 2032? It's 2032, right? Yeah. That's insane. Okay, who's playing centre back. It's going to be Militao. Just for the time being. That's okay. This team is so good. Okay, this is insane. I think we've beaten the chokehold here. I think we've taken over from Barcelona and Real Madrid. Rodrigo's still our top scorer. Still our top assister. Still probably our best player. Probably will be for a few more seasons. This is really good, though. I like it a lot. Right into play on the final day. We'll win this, I think. And it's a 1-0 draw. Never mind. Okay, great. I feel like we always draw games when I'm simulating. Anyway, we'll keep on going. Unless, of course, Real Madrid or Barcelona won the Champions League, but I don't even know if they qualified. Okay, well, they're not in the final. They're not in the Europa League. And no, Celtic and Besiktas. Okay, Real Madrid and Barcelona have fallen off, man. When are they going to bounce back? Will it be next season? Maybe. It's another dud of a season in the Champions League. This time, round of 16 against Lille. I mean, we got to the FA Cup final and we lost it, but we're going to win the league. Okay, that's okay. We're going to win the Premier League. Again, that's our bread and butter. We need to be winning that every single season. Real Madrid finishing 3rd and Barcelona are 14th. They barely hit 40 points. Oh my god. What the hell? Have we just destroyed Barcelona? I think we've just destroyed Barcelona, to be honest. To be fair, I did buy Scalvini off them, but they still have a good team. This is us now this season. Yeah, we're going to have Scalvini in there now instead of Militao. Very nice. Great team. Okay, cool. You already know what we have. I feel like I keep going over. Okay, I keep going over it every season, but you know what I'm saying. We already have a great team. 47-9 for Rodrigo, 27-14 for Takekubo. Lovely. Amazing. Okay, absolutely cooking teams. Let's play Palace on the final day. We're going to not win the FA Cup and we're not going to not win the Champions League, but we are going to win the Premier League with a 4-1 win. Rodrigo, Nicholas Jackson, Bellingham, and well, Bellingham again. Lovely. Okay, so that's good. Real Madrid and Barcelona are being completely shut out. At least Real Madrid are competitive though. Barcelona are absolutely nowhere to be seen, and they're now a bottom half Premier League team. The Premier League has eaten them up and spat them back out. Rodrigo, of course, player of the season. No surprises there. Okay, next season is our last season as well of simulating, so it's our last opportunity to win the Champions League. Let's see though. The main thing is to keep our dominance over Barcelona and Real Madrid. I want to win every single game against them. So next season, I'm going to stop every time we play against Barcelona and Real Madrid. I'm going to manually simulate and we're going to see if we can get wins over them because I want to win every single time. Okay, so this is our first game against Barcelona. Can we beat them? Hopefully we can. It's a 1-0 win. Good. I want to win every single time we get out on the pitch against Barcelona or Real Madrid. I want to exact dominance. Okay, so that's good. We play against Real Madrid next. That's December 22nd. So let's go to that. All right, and here's Real Madrid. Can we make it 2 wins from 2? Ah, it's a 1-1 draw. That's all right. We'll just have to absolutely batter them next time we play them. That's okay. As long as we don't lose. As long as we don't lose any games. That's the main thing. Like, yeah, winning's great. Obviously, we want to win, but yeah, preventing losses is better than anything else. We have Real Madrid twice in a row, so we're going to have them February 18th. Let's go to that. This is our second game against Real Madrid. We got a draw last time. That means we got to win. Oh, we lost. You're kidding. Oh, we got to get revenge somehow. We battered them as well, by the way. 61% possession, 8 shots on target, and we still didn't win. We have Barcelona now in the FA Cup, so we'll go to that game as well. Let's see if we can win that at least. Right, can we batter them 10-0, please? Oh, we won 2-0. Good. I was a bit worried there. I thought we lost. Okay, good. We won. So we knocked Barcelona out of the FA Cup. That's a bit dominant. That's good. That's a sign of dominance. We have Bayern in the Champions League. We're going to have Real Madrid again. Or we're going to have Barcelona again in May. All right, so let's go to that Barcelona game in May. Let's see if we can beat them then. And here's our last game against Barcelona. Can we beat them at draw? Okay, great. Well, we didn't dominate Barcelona and Real Madrid, but we certainly have got the better of them over the last couple of seasons. We've built up to it well. We are second in the league, though. We're going to need to make a comeback against Man City, and we have them in the Champions League final as well. Let's just go straight to the Champions League final, man. There's nothing more we can do than win both of these games, and we're going to get a 1-0 win. That's good. Can we get a win against Leeds as well? We do. Okay, it's not going to be enough for a Premier League title, I don't think, but that's okay. There's no more we could have done. Chelsea versus Man City in the Champions League final, just like 2021, but the Premier League is going to go to Man City. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, still dominating Barcelona and Real Madrid. Barcelona back up to 5th, so back to normal, but Real Madrid down to 9th. They're having stinkers, man. They're having absolute stinkers. Good stuff. I would say we dominated Real Madrid and Barcelona. This is the team we did it with. We did it with, you know, ex-Barcelona, ex-Real Madrid players, and Nicholas Jackson, and Chevalier, and Anderson, and Caicedo as well. Okay, so there was some ex-players and some not. In the final season, our top scorer was Rodrigo. Good stuff. He's been amazing for us, by the way, Rodrigo. Honestly, one of the best players I've ever signed. He's been so good. And can we beat Manchester City on the final day? It's Champions League final time. With this team, we're going to get a 4-2 loss. Okay, well, that's a good way to end it. I don't even care. I actually don't even care because we absolutely dominated the Champions League. I mean, yeah, we won it before. It would have been nice to win it again, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't even care. Barcelona and Real Madrid got absolutely dominated. Having that said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Click this video next. It's tailored to your taste. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you next time.